Well, a pleasant good afternoon, high school basketball fans, and welcome to another edition of Georgetown Eagles basketball here on the SHN Sports Broadcast Network. I'm Rob Hipp, along with Nathan Height producing, Cole Smith on camera. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. It's the first game of the Jack Frost Tournament, the last game of the day here in the 41st annual Jack Frost Tournament, the Georgetown boys versus the Magnolia Bulldogs. So used to saying Magnolia West over the years in baseball. The opening tip controlled back by Magnolia, moving from left to right. In the maroon jerseys and maroon pants, Eagles in white jerseys and trunks. The first shot up, it's a foul, and one. The foul on Georgetown's Cade Lachlan. And at the line, shooting two for Magnolia. Actually, it's an and one. I didn't catch he even made the shot. Jordan Ratliff. 3-0 early lead for Magnolia. 7:40 to go. Georgetown from right to left. Spencer Coates with the ball on top of the three-point line. But Garrett Campbell. Lachlan for three, air ball, shot no good. And the rebound by Magnolia. Quickly in rhythm, left to right. Pass down into the paint. And the shot broken up, but gets his own rebound. Lawson Lowry, now baseline, right side, shot good by Connor Linval. 5-0 early lead for Magnolia. Georgetown, of course, under third-year head coach David Canfield. Eagles with it. Top of the three-point line, back over to Garrett Campbell. Lachlan inside to Campbell, back over to Lachlan. Finding Garrett Campbell, three, good for Garrett Campbell. The senior standing at 6 foot with the first bucket of the night, leading. Actually trailing 3-5, but a good shot there by Garrett Campbell moments ago. Magnolia the other way. Garrett showing great defense. Magnolia had to pass this one out. Andrew Bauer. Baseline. This shot up off the back of the iron, and it's nowhere close. As Hezekiah Livings, the senior at 6'6", trying to find his way in and had nowhere to go. Georgetown trails 3-5, 6:15 to go in the opening quarter of play. Eagles on the left side. Landry Woods, baseline inside Cade Lachlan, the shot no good. 5:55 to go, first quarter. Again, thanks for joining us here on SHN Sports, and a foul called against the Georgetown Eagles. The foul is on Cade Lachlan. That is his second team foul. With 5:51 to go here in the first quarter, Lachlan will head over to the bench, gets a stand up from his team. And checking in for the first time this afternoon, Clay Thomas for the Eagles. This ball off of Magnolia. Jordan Ratliff with 3 points, trying to go in the baseline here, and it goes off of his knee, out of bounds. The Eagles have it, a chance to tie or take the lead with a three. As Garrett Campbell will bring it into the front court. The turnover here is Georgetown. Not an effective pass. Magnolia back with it the other way. Inside pass, assist. That shot good. That was Hezekiah Livings off of the assist from his teammate Lowry. 7-3. Georgetown trailing with 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. Spencer Coates passes over. 3-point from the corner. This one well over for Chance Thiel. Back the other way. Magnolia will put up a three. This shot no good. Off the fingertips of Bauer. The Eagles wanting to run quickly. Back on their side on the left side. Garrett Campbell from the elbow. He will pass. Trying to drive in and turns the ball over is Osborne. Magnolia with numbers. 1-on-2. The shot up, and it's good for Hezekiah Livings. 9-3 advantage for Magnolia out of the gates. 4:38 to go in the first quarter. Inside, good feed. Left side, good. Landry Woods, the junior at 6'6", gives Georgetown their 5th point of the evening, trailing 5-9 with 4:17 to go in the first quarter. The right wing, top of the three-point line now is Linval. Good ball movement here. Three-point shot up. This one off the front of the iron for Magnolia's Andrew Bauer. The Eagles trailing 5-9. Back on the left side, Garrett Campbell spin move. Finds his teammate Clay Thomas. Back over to standstill, and now Garrett Campbell. Three, good from the corner, Garrett Campbell. 2 shots for Garrett Campbell, both of them three, and the Eagles trail by 1, 8-9, 3:38 to go in the first quarter. Magnolia back on their side with a 1-point advantage on the right side. Top of the three-point line is Lowry. Lowry in some colorful shoes down there. Lowry, the turnaround jumper the turnaround inside the paint off the right side was good. 11-8, Georgetown trails. Campbell will bring it into the front court from right to left. Wants the ball, he has it. Passes to Coates. Coates trying to work a crossover dribble. Passes back over to the right wing. The hands back to Coates. Garrett Campbell now with the ball. He'll find Chance Sealy, and a foul called here against Magnolia. A foul on Connor Linval, his first team foul. And checking in for the Georgetown Eagles. Well, 2 will actually come off Spencer Coates. Heads over to the bench. Adam Bizzle on the floor for the first time tonight. Campbell tried to pass to Bizzle, and this one knocked around. Magnolia back with it on the right side. 2:43 to go, leading 11-8 here in the first quarter. Bizzle guarding Bauer, a senior this season. Corner three-point shot for Magnolia. That shot no good by Machado. And he'll hit the court hard. The ball goes out of bounds. Machado holding his shoulder. Georgetown Eagle basketball trailing 8-11 with 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. Campbell will bring it from the right to the left. Working a behind-the-back dribble. He is guarded by Nick Kluge. Adam Bizzle with the ball. Trapped, has to pass. Finds Campbell. Campbell's held. That's a foul. Nick Kluge called for the foul. That is his first personal, second team foul for Magnolia. With 2:08 to go here in the first quarter, Georgetown trails 8-11. Adam Bizzle will inbound the ball on the left side into the backcourt. He'll pass it to Garrett Campbell. Campbell across the half-court line from right to left. Working a right-hand crossover dribble behind the back. Campbell over to the right side, finds his teammate. Three, good! Fancy footwork by Georgetown, and Kyle with the three. Georgetown ties it 11-11, 1:46 to go in the first quarter. Magnolia trying to respond. Position down in the baseline. This one snuck out of the air by the Eagles. Kyle, who made the three on the defensive side, able to pull it back down. Three-point shot corner. This shot well short for Clay Thomas. Maybe trying to rush things just a little too much, and Magnolia will rebound. Back over. They'll take a three-point shot. This one up and good. Andrew Bauer with the three-point shot. 14-11, Magnolia retakes the lead. Georgetown back on the left side. Clay Thomas passing over. Garrett Campbell moving the ball around. Good ball movement here by the Georgetown Eagles. Picks up a dribble. And miscommunication as that ball goes out of bounds. It was a pass to Bizzle. And a turnover here for the Georgetown Eagles. Garrett Campbell will head over to the bench. Gets a standing ovation and high fives from his teammates. And checking into the ball game here for Georgetown, Joseph Waring, the sophomore, standing at 6'5". With 56 seconds to go, Magnolia with the ball and the lead, 14-11. 3-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Trying to work around a high screen. Deep three. This one bounces off the front. No good for Bauer. Georgetown wants to run. Bizzle left side. Did it count? No. It went in, but it's an offensive foul. A charge. .29 seconds to go. Georgetown trails 11-14. Magnolia inbounding the ball on their side of the court. Moving from left to right of the maroon jerseys. And Aaron Bazell called with the foul. On that charge moments ago, Aaron Bazell was his first foul, third team foul for Aaron Bazell. This ball knocked around, good defense. Trying to elude it was Joseph Waring, goes out of bounds. Magnolia will keep possession with 18 seconds and a 3-point advantage, 14-11. Checking in for Magnolia, Tom Osborne. Heading over to the bench, Machado. Magnolia with 17 seconds. And a travel call. Georgetown Eagles will get it back with 16 seconds. The travel there on the play by Colligan, the junior, standing at 6'3". Georgetown, sloppy inbound pass. It goes to Magnolia with 9 seconds. The shot up, no good. The Eagles have it. 6 seconds on the clock. Waring, this shot, 3-point off the front, no good. The putback by Bazell, no good. There was a foul, though, before the buzzer. And Bazell may go to the line shooting two with about a second to go. Put up a shot off the left side, and he was fouled. The foul is on number 14, Nick Kluge, his second personal third-team foul. And Aaron Bazell at the line, shooting two with a microsecond left on the clock, but he'll get the free throw shots, of course. Georgetown trails 11-14. Bazell's first shot off the right hand, good at the bottom of the net. First points for Aaron Bazell, the junior, standing at 6'4". Won't be any opportunity here for Magnolia to do anything. The official talking things over with the clock operator, as there was .04 left on the clock. Maybe they're going to put a second on there. We'll see what they're officially going to put on there. Want to make sure they get it right. If there is more than what was up there, and there we go. It said .04. That's why I was saying earlier there was a fraction of a microsecond left on the clock. .4, really all you can do is, if you get it, you got to throw it quick. Second free throw, it's up and good for Aaron Bazell. Magnolia, all they can do is touch and shoot, and they're not going to get it off. Georgetown trails 13-14 after one here in the 41st annual Jack Frost Tournament. I'm Rob Hipp. Stay with us, friends. You're watching Georgetown Eagle basketball on the SHNSports.com broadcast network. Second quarter action now underway here in Georgetown High School in the 41st annual Jack Frost Tournament. The Eagles trail 13-14. The opening shot by the Eagles, it's a miss. And corralling the offensive rebound is Dalton Kyle. Aaron Bazell takes a three. It's good from the corner. Aaron Bazell puts up his first shot from three-point land, and it's good. And the Georgetown Eagles take their first lead by 2 at the 7:25 mark here in the second quarter. Magnolia with the ball on the right side. Machado moving the ball around the world. Culligan. Magnolia trailing by 2, 14-16 with 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Wide open three-pointer from the corner. This one good. Mason Machado, the junior at 6'1", brings his team back up by 1. Three the other way. It's the Eagles. Rolls in and out. Put back by Bazell. No good. And the Eagles still fighting for the rebound, and the Bulldogs of Magnolia finally have it. Three-point shot quickly in transition. It's good. Connor Linval. Back-to-back three for Magnolia puts them up by 4, 20-16 here in the second quarter. Georgetown Eagles back with it. Aaron Bazell passes over. Three-point shot corner off the back. That shot no good. A rebound by the Eagles. Jace Knight, left side, good. Jace Knight with a putback off the left side of the glass. The Eagles trail by 2, 18-20. Magnolia back the other way. The floater off the left side is good, extending his left arm and able to lay that one in beautifully. It was Linval. Georgetown back inside. Hard-fought effort by Jace Knight. He'll find Bazell. Bazell not able to hold on to it, and Magnolia comes up with it. Quickly back in the transition from left to right. Magnolia over to the right wing. Machado has to pick up his dribble. Passes around to Culligan, and now a three-point shot where Magnolia has had some strength, misses that shot. Georgetown back from right to left. Spencer Coates finds his teammate. Passed up on a three-point shot from the elbow. Banks it in for Jace Knight. Jace Knight kind of waved that one. It wasn't calling for the bank shot, but he'll take it. 4 points for Jace, and the Eagles trail by 2, 20-22 with 4:57 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs back with the ball from the elbow on the right side. The foul is called. Going to the line, shooting 2 will be Mason Machado. Well, Machado in this ball game had that three-pointer moments ago. He'll go to the line here for the first time tonight, shooting 2. His team leading 22-20 with 4:50 to go here in the second quarter. On the court for the Eagles, it is Bazell alongside Jace Knight, Spencer Coates, Kyle, and it doesn't matter because Coach Canfield is going to set a fresh new 4 on there. First free throw was missed by Machado moments ago. Go back to the starting lineup. Cade Lachlan, Garrett Campbell, Spencer Coates. Chance Steele there as well. The second free throw is good. (20-23), Georgetown trails. 4:44 to go here in the second quarter. Another pass here, trying to feed too much inside Landry Woods. The ball goes out of bounds and will stay in possession with Georgetown, trailing 20-23 with 4:41 to go here in the second. Inbound pass, right side, good! Oh, mother, what a play by Spencer Coates off the right side. The Eagles trail by 1, 22-23 with 4:30 to go here in the first half. Magnolia, 3-point of their own. This shot no good. The rebound, Livings. Bounces off of a Georgetown Eagle. Livings, the athlete, standing at 6'6", a senior for this Magnolia Bulldog team. They will inbound the ball under their own side of the hoop. Ball almost goes. That's a backcourt violation. It's number 30. We don't have that young man on the official roster, so we'll have to get his name at halftime. Georgetown will have a chance to retake the lead with a basket here, 22-23. As Garrett Campbell works a dribble, finds his teammate. It's good off the right side to Cade Lachlan. The assist, Garrett Campbell, and the Eagles retake the advantage, 24-23 with 3:53 to go here in the first half of play. Magnolia back with it on the right side. To the left corner, running baseline. Good defense by Garrett Campbell. Now baseline back the other way. The shot up, no good by Culligan, but he'll go to the line shooting two. With 3:40 to go, Magnolia an opportunity to tie and retake the lead on both free throws if he can make them. 24-23, the first free throw is missed by Culligan. Second free throw up on its way and good. We're tied at 24 with 3:40 to go here in the first half of play. Behind the back dribble, Garrett Campbell, and Campbell is fouled. And a foul there on number 30, still trying to get that name. As the official scores table did not have that name either, but we will get it at halftime. Georgetown will inbound. Game tied 24 apiece. Into the backcourt, Garrett Campbell with 3:33 to go in the first half. Behind the back, Campbell, two defenders, puts it up, he's fouled, and Garrett Campbell will go to the line shooting two. The aggressive play by Garrett Campbell giving him an opportunity for the free throws. The foul is called on Magnolia's Jordan Ratliff. That is Ratliff's first personal and fifth team foul. Garrett Campbell's free throw off the back of the iron, no good. Next free throw by Campbell off the right hand, up and good for Garrett Campbell. 1 for 2 at the line. Campbell with 7 points, and the Eagles lead 25-24. Magnolia back with the ball, trailing 3:18 to go here in the first half of play. Again, thanks for joining us for this 41st annual Jack Frost Tournament. Always a true honor and privilege to be here. Baseline, and a travel is called here against Magnolia. Hezekiah Livings frustrated on that play. He'll head back over to the bench. The head coach of Magnolia, Derek Kane. The assistant coaches, Cameron Frank, Josh Keith, and Josh Jacobs. Eagles with a 1-point advantage, under 3 minutes to go in the first half. On the left side, Garrett Campbell finds Spencer Coates. Coates, a left-handed quick pass, and the Campbell is pushed as he was trying to take a pass from Chance Dill, and Garrett Campbell is pushed. 6 team fouls now. One more will put Georgetown in the bonus. 6 team fouls for Magnolia. That is the second personal on number 30. And again, the reason we're saying his number is because we do not have a name, and the official scores table does not have a name yet either. Ball goes out of bounds, and actually a foul called here on Spencer Coates. Now Georgetown at 16 fouls. First personal for Spencer Coates. 2:46 to go. Magnolia from left to right, trailing by 1, 24-25. An opportunity to take the lead. Here a three-point shot. It's well short from number 30. Georgetown back to the left side. Coates finds Lachlan in the corner. Lachlan drops his pass off to Landry Woods. Woods right side. Good for Landry Woods. The play was broken up, and Landry Woods able to find the basket. Georgetown with their largest lead by 3, 27-24. Landry Woods with 4, and a travel here again by Magnolia. They are frustrated with the way things are going. Georgetown by 3. Their largest lead was by 2 at the 7:25 mark here in the second, and now by 3 with 2:11 to go in this first half, 27-24. The Eagles will bring it into the front court. Garrett Campbell from right to left, a left-handed dribble, and tried to feed his defender a little too far and aggressive in the paint. The ball goes out of bounds. He was looking in the direction of Chance Thiel. Magnolia trailing by 3, 27-24. With 1:53 to go here in the first half. Spin move in the paint. Magnolia back with the ball. Nice slice and dice inside. Foul, go to the line, shooting 2. Garrett Campbell, known for taking charges, and Campbell will not get the call on this one. He'll be called for the foul instead of taking the charge. Garrett Campbell picking up his second personal, and the 7th team foul now by the Eagles. Regardless, it was going to be in the act of shooting anyways, and Magnolia will go to the line shooting 2. An opportunity here to bring it to within 1 if they can make both free throws. At the line shooting those 2 free throws, Nick Kluge, the senior, standing at 5'8". He'll dust off his hands, a right-handed shooter. Shot is up, on its way. The first one good, and the first points of the night for Nick Kluge. Campbell will head over to the bench. And in for Garrett Campbell is Joseph Waring. Second free throw, no good. The Eagles get the board. 1:42 to go. Eagles by 2, 27-25 here in the first half. Waring with the ball to Aaron Bazell. And a foul called on the floor here by Magnolia. And that is the 7th foul. That will put Georgetown to the line in the bonus now. The foul on Nick Kluge. Kluge will pick up already his 3rd foul in this ball game. 17 fouls for Magnolia West. The first free throw on the front end, and no good. Georgetown has the rebound. 3-point shot, Bazell. This shot no good. And the Eagles not able to hold it down. Magnolia with the ball. So the missed free throw there on the front end by Waring, and a foul back the other way by Georgetown. That will put Magnolia at the line. Again, a 1-and-1 opportunity. 8 team fouls. The foul on Georgetown's Aaron Bazell, his second personal. 27-25, an opportunity here by Ratliff to tie the game on 2 free throws with 1:19 to go in the first half. The first right-handed free throw shot is good. Ratliff 2 for 2 from the line here this evening. He had the and-1 play to start this ball game earlier. Aaron Bazell will head over to the bench for the Georgetown Eagles. It's Waring on the court alongside Chance Thiel. Jace Knight, second free throw good as well by Ratliff, who is 3 for 3. Tied up, 27 apiece. Eagles with the ball, 1:14 to go first half. Hill passes. Jace Knight back up top to Spencer Coates. And Spencer Coates here called with a foul on the offensive side. Of course, no shooting here on that for Magnolia. His second personal. 56 seconds to go, an opportunity for Magnolia to take the lead on any score here. Georgetown led by as many as 3 with 2:11 to go in this same quarter. Andrew Bauer has it. Still a lot of time on the clock here, 35 seconds. Trying to run some clock here. I want to give Georgetown an opportunity for the last shot if they go up early. 29 and ticking. Bauer inside the paint, right side. Bauer, good. Oh, mama, what a play by Bauer. His 5th point of the afternoon. Georgetown will have an opportunity to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Waring with the ball off of a high screen. The defense is there. Turnaround jumper. This one off the back, no good. It was a good look by Jace Knight. And Magnolia with an opportunity with 1 second, a 3. It is off the back, no good. Jordan Ratliff. And after 2, 27-29, the Eagles trail by 2. We'll step aside, 8-minute halftime. We'll come back before too long. Stay with us. You're watching Georgetown Eagle basketball on the SHN Sports Broadcast Network.
Questions on it.
Well, Mr. Frost, first and foremost, I'm honored that you wanted to interview me because just a couple of years ago I had the opportunity to interview you.
Yeah.
But just so thankful to be here in the Georgetown community. And not to butter you up, but you have set a high standard here in excellence with our youth and just really showing others how to embrace the youth in our school system here. So first and foremost, I wanted to say thank you for all that you do, Mr. Frost.
Well, I appreciate that, but thank you. I count it a blessing to be here, Rob, but there's not any doubt. All right, tell us a little about your schooling and what you're doing now. You're doing the TV for what group?
Working for Sam Houston State University now. Of course, we've been broadcasting a lot of sports here at the high school level for about 6 years now, and honored to be a part of the community, such as you guys with what the great work that y'all do at Community Spotlight, 25 years. And, you know, giving out, I believe, $10,000 in scholarships. That is amazing. But just really honored to do what we do and work alongside great folks such as your organization and many others. And, again, I'm over at Sam Houston State now, but I still want to be part of Georgetown as much as possible. But just very blessed to be able to work with a lot of wonderful folks, Mr. Frost, and broadcasting at Sam Houston State for the Bearcats football and a Division I college. So it's been a very exciting experience. But none of that could be possible without the great folks here in Georgetown and the opportunities that started here at Georgetown High School. Of course, I graduated in 2002, a lifelong citizen of Georgetown, and a little bit torn because I may be moving to Huntsville or the Huntsville area soon. So after 35 years, it's going to be hard to say goodbye, but I'll still be around.
Well, there's not any doubt. But now, give us a little of your background in sports. I believe you played not only football, but also basketball, and did you play baseball?
I didn't play baseball, and I didn't play basketball for the school. I started playing a little bit of league basketball when I was a sophomore in high school and a junior. Football I had to stop when I was in 9th grade because despite how I am now, when I was in high school I weighed about 100 pounds, and my mom and grandmother said, I don't think it's a good idea if you play football anymore. But in junior high I did and had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And so, you know, it's been a good run, and you know, folks have always said if you can't play sports, why not broadcast it? So that's what I did.
That is tremendous. What about your family? Tell us about that.
Well, my folks are still here in Georgetown. My mom and dad have been married, my goodness, over 40 years, and I love them dearly. I give a lot of credit to my dad for teaching me, you know, how to be courteous and respectful and polite to folks. That'll take you a long way, and you've taught so many kids that over the years too, Mr. Frost, and just look up to you in the way that you've taught kids. That's the way my father taught me, was always be respectful, always think about the next step, but always don't forget where you came from either, and that's really important. So my family's still here. My sister moved back from South Dakota. She played basketball here for the high school years ago, back in the early 90s, and my brothers moved back to this area, so it's good to have family close. And my grandmother, Estelle Kimbrough, she is still on here in Georgetown, living downtown, and she's 92 now, so she's still rocking and rolling, and we're having a good time.
Well, I can appreciate that. Being 93, you know, that's to me, age is not what counts. It's your attitude, and having a positive attitude, and just keep on keeping on. Well, you were a tremendous young man, and one of the things that I've appreciated so much about you is, to me, you've never been one to blame somebody else. You stood up, and if it's my fault, then we accept it, because you know so many people today in our society, they want to blame somebody else or something, and I just disagree with it. I think we should stand tall, and if we make a mistake, admit it and say, well, I'll correct it and not do it again.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, in one phrase, and you just said it a while ago, Mr. Frost, you said keep on keeping on, and there's, to this day, when we do the Eagle football coaches down at Berger University during football season, at the end of every show, I'll say it like say it like you mean it, like Jack Frost would say, Eagle fight never dies.
Isn't that the truth?
Yes, sir.
And
you started that you started that years ago, Mr. Frost, and we haven't forgot it.
Well, a young man that played football here wrote a paper on that when he said Jack Frost uttered that Eagle fight never dies, and I'm writing a book and I'm putting his letter in the book, because to me it does. Georgetown's a special place. There's no ifs and ands about it. I've said this over and over, and I've said it on the TV. All schools, towns pay taxes for their schools, but just like the volunteers that make this tournament so great, people turn out, they believe in the young people, and they want the young people to know they're loved and supported.
Yes, sir.
Well, again, we thank you and appreciate all you do. And if you got any other comments you want to make before we close?
One comment, if you could say it with me, it'd mean a lot, because it's so much better coming from you. On the count of three, can we give it an Eagle fight never dies?
That's our way to go.
On the count of three, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Eagle fight never dies.
Thank you, Mr. Frost. Appreciate you.
This is a special young man. Rob, you've just like here helping us, you bend over backwards, and it's appreciated. I cannot say thank you enough.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate all you do, Mr. Frost.
All right, with that, we'll pause. When we return, we'll bring you the second half of a great ball game.
Back in action here from Georgetown High School. Very honored to have that interview with Mr. Jack Frost. He actually asked me to interview. He wanted to interview me, and I was very humbled by that. Appreciate all that Mr. Frost has done. Georgetown will come out of the gates here with a three-point shot for the Eagles to start things here in this ball game. Spencer Coates with the three. He's got 5 on the night. And the Georgetown Eagles take the lead again, 30-29 by 1. And back the other way, a call here. Georgetown will have the ball back. The jump ball possession arrow goes to the Eagles. 6:49 to go, third quarter. Eagles with a 1-point advantage. Cade Lachlan, pass up top into the hands of Spencer Coates. Inside, left side, that shot no good. It was a little too hard there for Landry Woods. He's got 4 points, trying to make it 6, but couldn't on that possession. Inside, this jump shot, slicing his way through is Andrew Bauer, nothing on it. Eagles back the other way, too strong again. It was a great effort on the left side by Chance Dill, and it did not fall, but the Eagles will get the benefit of the ball going out of bounds. They'll get an opportunity here, again leading 30-29 with 6:18 to go in the third quarter. Garrett Campbell in the backcourt. Little touch and go, give and go action from Thiel, back to Campbell. Looking for Thiel down inside. Turnaround jumper with 2 defenders. It rolls in, it's good. That may be Thiele. I apologize if I've been saying Thiel. Chance Thiele with 2 on the play for the Georgetown Eagles. So Chance Thiele with 2. Georgetown ties their largest lead at 3, 32-29 with 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Behind the back, inside, slicing his way, and nowhere for Bauer again. Bauer has got the footwork, just has not been able to find the basket in the paint. And a foul here by Jordan Ratliff. His second personal first team foul, 32-29. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. Third quarter resumes when we come back. This is the SHN Sports Broadcast Network. .5:30 to go back here from Georgetown High School in the 41st Jack Frost Tournament. Thanks for joining us, Rob Hipp. Inside pass, Campbell, the assist, but no, could not finish, a little too strong again, and we've seen that on a couple of plays here for the Eagles. And Landry Woods, he had the opportunity, his teammates talking to him, saying you've got to finish that shot. Well, these young men work together, encouraging each other, saying, hey, you are there, finish the shot. 32-29, Georgetown leads, 5:09 to go here in the third. Magnolia with the ball from right to left on their own side on the left side. The top of the three-point line, Linval. Thought about a three, it was Ratliff. Ratliff back with it. Passes over to Bauer. Back to Ratliff to Bauer, a little back and forth action we go. Jumper from 10, no good, off the fingertips of Lowry. And Georgetown with an opportunity to expand on their largest lead of the evening at 32-29. With 4:38 to go here in the third quarter. Coates has it near the three-point line up top. Drops the pass to Lachlan. Lachlan guarded up, has to give it to Campbell. Campbell, quick pass over and around we go. Back to Cade Lachlan. This shot up, it is no good. Georgetown holding the three-point lead. Magnolia thought about a three and passed up on it was Ratliff. Ratliff with 5 points here this afternoon. Pass to Linval with also 5. Linval way back up top to Ratliff. Ratliff, wide open three from the wing. The shot no good. The rebound, though, by Livings. And the shot up, no good. He'll go to the line shooting 2. The foul is on Georgetown's Spencer Coates. That is Coates' third personal, second team foul for the Eagles. And at the line shooting two, Hezekiah Livings. He has 2 points here this afternoon. 32-29, Georgetown leads. Magnolia, the free throw good for Livings on his first one of the night. Aaron Bazell back over to the bench. Oh, beg your pardon, he was not out there. That was Spencer Coates alongside Cade Lachlan and Landry Woods. Second free throw, no good. The rebound by Georgetown. Hezekiah makes 1 of 2. Zane Champagne on the court here for Georgetown. And a foul called here by Jordan Ratliff. It's third personal. Second team foul. Behind the back, Campbell in the paint, finds his man, pass, jump shot, no good. Off of the fingertips of Thiele. 32-30. Magnolia, the basket, good off the right side, and we're tied up again at 32 with 3:27 to go. Here in the third, that shot good by Connor Lindvall. He's got 7 this afternoon. Clay Thomas in for the Eagles, had the ball, now he passes. Eagles trying to break this tie, and instead the other way. It's the first dunk of the ball game. After the strip, Hezekiah Livings. And he's starting to heat up. 32-34, Eagles trail, left side, turn around. It's waved off, they say, before the shot. Magnolia was wanting the travel, did not get the call. The foul is on the Bulldogs. It'll go on number 11, Connor Lindvall. That is his second personal, third team foul. Ratliff will head over to the bench for Magnolia, and in for him is Nick Kluge. Georgetown trailing 32-34, 3:25 to go. And a little too strong on that play. The foul called against the Eagles. And the foul is on Zane Champagne. That's his first personal. Third team foul for the Eagles, trailing 32-34. Magnolia with the ball, 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Passing up on a three-point shot was Lowry. He had a good look, didn't want to take it. May not be his shot. Aaron Bazell guarding up top the three-point line on Bauer. Trying to feed Livings. Livings has to kick it back out to his teammate. Good ball movement here, but even better defense by Georgetown, not allowing Magnolia to get in. That'll leave a player wide open for a three. That shot is no good. Livings, the putback is good. Hezekiah Livings with 7 points now here in the game. And the Eagles back up by 4, 36-32. Garrett Campbell, the assist to Aaron Bazell. 7 points for Aaron Bazell. Credit the assist by Garrett Campbell. 36-34, Magnolia with the lead, 2:16 to go in the third quarter. And a call here. 3-second call, and the ball will go to Georgetown. Livings down there too long. Georgetown will inbound the ball, trailing by 2, 34-36. Aaron Bazell has it, 2 in the backcourt for the Eagles. Moving from left to right into the front court is Joseph Waring. A shot up from the elbow. It's partially blocked. Clay Thomas. Magnolia wanting to run. Livings wanted it, and Georgetown defense getting back quickly. Georgetown, a little man-to-man coverage here on this defensive set. Livings has it. Has to pass. Right side, it's blocked, and the foul coming late. The shot was up by Lowry, and coming around and initially making a block but eventually led to a foul was Dalton Kyle. Now that will send Lowry to the line shooting 2, looking for his first points of the evening. Magnolia with a 2-point advantage, 36-34 with 1:38 to go here in the third quarter. Lowry, a right-handed free throw shooter, bends the knees. The right-handed shot up and good. His first point of the night. Substitution for Magnolia as Livings will head over to the bench, getting a high five from his coaches and his teammates. In for him is Ben Colligan. Second free throw, good as well for Lowry, 2 for 2. And his first 2 points of the night. Georgetown finds themselves in a 4-point deficit, 34-38, 1:31 to go here in the third quarter. Kyle up top, finds Aaron Buzzell. A 3-point deep straightaway 3, rolls off the front. It's no good for Clay Thomas, but a foul under the net by Magnolia. The foul is on number 20. Trying to see who that foul was called against. The foul may have been against Connor Limbaugh, number 11. Timeout by the Eagles, a quick 30-second timeout. We'll step aside. 34-38, third quarter winding down. We'll be back. This is the SHN Sports Broadcast Network. .121 to go here in the fourth. Back in action after the timeout. Eagles inbound the ball under their own side of the net, trailing 34-38 here in the third. Aaron Buzzell, baseline through 2 defenders, puts up the shot. It's good. Aaron Buzzell finds life off the left side of the glass and pulls his team to within 2, 36-38. Aaron Buzzell with 9 points here this evening. Magnolia, 2-point advantage, 47 seconds to go here in the third. Back on their side on the left side of the court. And a foul here against Magnolia on the offensive side. Georgetown has got a benefit, though. There's been a lot of fouls called on the opposite side of the ball, giving the Eagles an opportunity. They just have not been able to capitalize much on the scoring side after the fouls. Left to right they move, 36 seconds. Georgetown trails by 2. They were down by as many as 4. They actually led in this ball game by 3 with 2:11 to go in the second. Aaron Buzzell, wide open 3. That one no good. Fighting for the rebound, the Eagles. 2 of the Eagle teammates on it. And Aaron Buzzell and Clay Thomas not able to save the ball. It goes out of bounds. Magnolia back with it, 19 seconds on the clock. Not sure if they're aware of the time right now. And Bauer finally looks up and says, man, there's only 10 seconds left. The baseline, Georgetown trapping. Bauer with 5 seconds on the clock. Will pass over to the right side from the wing. Bauer back up, top of the three-point line. He'll put this one up. It's partially blocked, no good. Great job by Clay Thomas. And after 3, it's 38-36. Eagles trail. We'll step aside. Fourth quarter action coming up in a few moments. This is the SHN Sports Broadcast Network. Fourth quarter action underway. Georgetown trails 36-38. Magnolia with the ball to start things here. The Bulldogs leading. Been a close game here through 3 quarters. A lot of turnovers by both teams in this ball game. Georgetown with 4 team fouls. Magnolia with 5. Could play a factor here in this one. Turnaround jumper, that one good from just inside the paint. For Mason Machado, picking up his 5th point of the afternoon. Georgetown trailing 36-40. Garrett Campbell with the ball. We did not get number 30's name at halftime. We apologize for that. The ball goes out of bounds here by Magnolia. The Eagles will get it back. Trailing 36-40, 7:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Aaron Bazell inbounding just in front of his bench. We're on the visitor side, so he is far from us. Garrett Campbell guarded up front, finds his teammate inside the paint, slip and dip, good! What a play inside the paint with 3 defenders for Jace Knight with his 6th point, and Magnolia misses back the other way. Aaron Bazell wants to run, he slows things down. Garrett passes up on a 3. Jace Knight will pass. This shot from 15, no good for Landry Woods. Magnolia back with it and a 2-point advantage, 40-38, 6:40 to go in the game. Bulldogs trying to extend their lead. They led by as many as 4. Georgetown led by as many as 3 in this ball game at one point. Inside paint, left side, no good, and the foul's going to be called against the Eagles. Ben Colligan, the junior, 6'3", 1 point. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line here this evening. The foul is on Georgetown's Spencer Coates. Collinger at the line shooting 2. Spencer Coates, 4 personal fouls, 5th team foul for the Eagles. And the first free throw off the right hand is up and good for Colligan. 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Spencer Coates will head over to the bench. Gets a high five from Coach Canfield and his teammates. And in the ball game here for Spencer Coates. Second free throw good as well for Colligan. In for Spencer Coates is Chance Teely. Campbell has it on the right side. His team trails by 4, 38-42, 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Shot from the elbow. Had a good look. It was no good for Jace Knight. The Eagles rebound. Aaron Bazell, the putback good for Aaron Bazell off the right side. He's pumping his fists. Aaron Bazell in double digits with 11 points here in this ball game. His team trails 40-42. Magnolia with the ball. Eagles wanting the travel. They're not going to get it as the ball was touched. Magnolia trying to extend their lead. It's tipped. Aaron Bazell, one-on-one. Bazell puts it up. It's good for Aaron Bazell. 13 points for the junior. And the Eagles have tied it 42 apiece with 5:22 to go here in the fourth. A wide open 3 from the corner trying to quiet the crowd is Nick Kluge. He does not. The Eagles back with it again. Quick in transition. Campbell right side. It's no good. Campbell made the shot, but it is waved off and charged by Garrett Campbell. Coach Canfield not happy with the call either. A lot of athleticism out there by Garrett Campbell. They're not going to give it to him. .42 tied, 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Magnolia with the ball on the left side. Good ball movement. Georgetown still playing man-to-man. Doing a great job here this afternoon against a very tough Magnolia offense that moves around a lot. Campbell trying to steal the ball on Bauer. Bauer somehow able to get rid of it. It's knocked around, bodies flying everywhere. Campbell to the deck, and a foul called against Magnolia as Garrett Campbell falls. That is the 6th team foul for Magnolia. The 4th personal foul on Connor Lindvall. The junior at 6'1" with his 4th foul. And a timeout called here by Georgetown. 42, we're all tied. An exciting finish. 4:40 to go in the 4th quarter. We'll step aside. You're listening and watching Georgetown Eagle basketball here from the 41st Annual Jack Frost Tournament. We'll be right back. This is the SHN Sports Broadcast Network. We're back live from Georgetown High School. Rob Hipp here, SHN Sports coverage of Georgetown Eagle basketball. 42 apiece. Eagles with the ball. 4:33 to go here in the 4th quarter. Around the back, Garrett Campbell looking for his teammate Tilly. Passes over to Aaron Bazell. Garrett Campbell 3. This one over the backboard and no good. Campbell can hit those. He's made a couple here in the ball game. That one just wouldn't fall in for him. Coach Canfield is happy with the shot selection, though. He was on his feet hoping that would go in for his student athlete, but it would not fall. Magnolia with a chance to take the lead on a score. Livings on the left wing. Left corner now to Bauer. Guarded by Campbell. High screen and the foul called on Livings. Now Livings frustrated, and he's just going to have to play through it. Georgetown with an opportunity for them to take the lead now. Aaron Bazell has it, high screen, and, well, back the other way. An illegal screen called against Georgetown. Goes one way against Livings, and then back the other way against Georgetown's Jace Knight. Jace Knight with his first personal, 17 fouls now. But on the offensive side, even though Georgetown and Magnolia both in the bonus, no shots here, of course, if it's on the offensive side. Magnolia back with the ball. Ratliff up top. Passes over to his teammate Osborne. Back over to Livings. 3:36 to go, tie game, 42 apiece here in the 4th quarter. Bauer, crossover move. Bauer may have been able to take that to the hole, and now a foul called against Magnolia. It's a blocking foul. That foul will go against Andrew Bauer, his first personal, 8th team foul. And again, because it was on the offensive side, no shots will be taken, even though Magnolia has 8 fouls. Georgetown in the bonus. 17 fouls for the Eagles. 42, nobody scoring here in the last 2 minutes. The Eagles trying to break this 42 tie. Bazell, turnaround jumper, it's no good. Bodies falling all over the court. And a foul may have been called against the Eagles, and that's unfortunate because Bazell was laying on the floor and a foul is called on Bazell. That is incredible. I don't ever want to second question or an official. A lot of the players and Coach Canfield talking things over at the official. The Georgetown fans aren't happy. Aaron Bazell was laying on the ground and a Magnolia player fell on him, and the foul was called on Aaron Bazell. That is unbelievable. And because of that, Magnolia will go to the line shooting 2. Bazell will pick up his 3rd team foul, 8 or 3rd personal. Osborne, shot no good. Garrett Campbell able to haul it down, and Campbell is smothered from behind by Osborne, and now Campbell will go to the line. We may see a lot of this here in the final 3:10. So Garrett Campbell will go to the line in a 1-and-1 opportunity. It's 9 team fouls for Magnolia West. One more will put Georgetown in the double bonus, and they'll shoot 2 the rest of this way. But for now, it's a 1-and-1. Campbell at the line. Garrett Campbell so far this evening 1 for 2 from the line. On the front end, right-handed free throw. It's soft, no good. Nobody finding any rhythm here as far as the ball going into the rim or into the basket. 42 apiece, 3 minutes to go. Magnolia back with the ball. Bauer working a crossover dribble. Campbell, high screen, Livings. He's able to work through it. Back up, top of the three-point line. Left side turnaround. This time the jumper, the floater, good. Beautiful footwork by Lawson Lowry. His 4th point of the afternoon. Georgetown trails by 2. 42-44, 2:39 to go in the game. Spencer Coates back in for the Eagles alongside Chance Thiele. Chance Thiele from the wing will pass it around. Garrett Campbell, pump fake inside. Campbell finds Thiele, right side, good! The assist, Garrett Campbell, and Thiele off the right side ties the game at 44 apiece. Textbook basketball, great movement, and now a foul called here against Garrett Campbell with the reach in. That will send Andrew Bauer to the line shooting 2, his first time at the charity stripe this evening. Garrett Campbell talking things over with head coach Canfield. And Bauer, and the single bonus. Free throw up, and it's good. He'll get another one. Bauer 1 for 1 from the line tonight. He'll get a second opportunity here. His team leading 45-44, trying to make it 46. This shot up and good as well. Critical free throws for Andrew Bauer on his 7th point of the evening. 44-46, 2:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. Eagles can tie it with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Spencer Coates thought about a 3. Will go inside, passes the ball to Waring, puts up the shot, it's no good. Bazell trying to tip it around, and Magnolia comes up with it. Quickly into the front court from left to right. Georgetown defense getting back and responding in full force. And a timeout is called here by Magnolia and head coach Derek Kane. 44-46, 1:49 to go in the 4th quarter. We'll step aside. Eagles trailing Magnolia with the ball when we come back. This is the SHN Sports Broadcast Network. Back live on the campus of Georgetown High School at Eagle Gymnasium. Rob Hipp here in the booth. Thank you for joining us. 44-46, Georgetown trailing by 2, 1:39 to go here in the game. And a foul called against Aaron Bazell. It is his 4th team foul, so thought he was going to head over to the bench here. 10 team fouls for Georgetown, so shooting 2 the rest of the way regardless are the Magnolia Bulldogs. Livings at the line. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Free throw off the right hand is good. Livings picking up his 8th point. Garrett Campbell back into the game as his teammate Joseph Waring heads over to the bench. Second free throw, Livings. This one rolls in and good. 1:37 to go. Georgetown trails by 4. They've got to start making some baskets here. Campbell thought about a 3. Passes over. Spencer Coates. They've really got to try to find something inside and get a good shot. Look for the good shot and then make the basket. It's critical. First step is getting that good shot, though. Tilley over on the right corner. Bazell, right side. It's blocked. Gets his own rebound. It's blocked again. And Bazell fouled here. He'll go to the line shooting 2. May have been on Livings. It is on Livings. It is his second personal. 10 team fouls now for Magnolia. And Georgetown will shoot 2 the rest of the way regardless. Aaron Bazell at the line shooting 2, trailing 44-48. Aaron Bazell is 2 for 2 from the charity stripe here this evening. A little bit of a delay here. And now Bazell puts up the shot, and this one no good. Now, just a friendly reminder that these officials work very hard to officiate these games. I know that parents and some folks yelling at the officials is part of the game, but it's one of those things that I don't agree with. Let them call the game. These guys work hard. They take time out of their busy days. It's not their full-time job. Timeout is called here. Bazell misses both of the free throws. Again, here on SHN, of course, we appreciate all the hard work from the officials that goes into these games. I know that, like I said, it's part of the game sometimes to maybe heckle a little bit in a nice way, if you want to call it that, but just consistent heckle. I mean, it's just something that I've never really agreed with. Let them do their job. Let these kids have fun. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight on the SHN Sports Broadcast Network. In this 41st annual Jack Frost Tournament, we appreciate everything that Mr. Frost has done for this community since the 60s. Community spotlight on for 25 years here in Georgetown, giving scholarships back to the seniors. They have done amazing work as well. Under a minute, Magnolia 4-point advantage. Georgetown's going to have to try to steal or get a foul because, you know, Magnolia is just going to run the time here. Georgetown should just foul. If they can't get a steal, they've got to foul, and boy, Georgetown trying to get the foul, and they're not getting any calls. 2 Georgetown players finally gets that call. Man, oh my goodness. As Cade Lachlan was trying to foul, Spencer Coates was trying to foul. Magnolia was able to work around every one of those. They finally got it on the 3rd attempt. And at the line shooting 2 is Andrew Bauer, who is 2 for 2 this evening. First free throw on this set, up and good. He's 3 for 3. 8 points for Andrew Bauer, the junior, standing at 5'11". It is a 5-point advantage for Magnolia, 49-44 with 39 seconds to go. Jace Knight will head back over to the bench for the Eagles. Clay Thomas on the court alongside Aaron Bazell. The second free throw is good as well for Bauer. Garrett Campbell into the front court. Passes up on a shot. Bazell, the pass, Tilley. The 3, it's good! Tilley pumping his right arm as he makes the 3. 27 seconds to go, and the Eagles trail by 3, 47-50. A timeout on the court. We'll take a break as well. Don't go anywhere, folks. Exciting finish coming up. This is SHN Sports. 23 seconds. Magnolia 50-47, and the ball goes out of bounds off of a Georgetown Eagle. They almost overturned that call. The Eagles knock it out of bounds with 19 seconds to go. They almost forced a turnover. 19 seconds. Eagles sure to foul immediately. Trying to get the steal, they didn't get it, and now a foul is called on Dalton Kyle, I believe. Kyle picking up his third personal. And at the line shooting two is Bauer. That's who you want the ball into the hands of at this moment. Bauer is 4 for 4 this evening. First free throw is good. That is a critical free throw because it makes it a 4-point advantage for Magnolia, 2-possession game. The Eagles will send in Aaron Bazell alongside Spencer Coates. Garrett Campbell on the court alongside Chance Thiele and Clay Thomas. Bauer, free throw, good. Andrew Bauer, 6 for 6. The Eagles have got to move quickly. Garrett Campbell into the front court. Aaron Bazell passing up on a three, right side two. It's good and he's fouled! Oh, mama! Aaron Bazell to the right side and one with 8 seconds to go. Aaron Bazell can make this a 2-point contest, trailing right now 49-52. We told you it was going to be an exciting finish. Bazell from the line, 2 for 4. This free throw is up on its way, and it's good. Critical free throw for Aaron Bazell. And the Eagles will foul as quickly as possible. Inbound pass. Eagles foul immediately. 1 second off the clock. A hard foul. Chance Thiele had to do it. Bauer is the one who got it. He has not missed. He is 6 for 6 from a free throw line. Well, fans over here complaining about only 1 second being ran off the clock. Well, there was 1 second. It was actually almost 2 seconds because it was actually 8.9 or so, and we're down to 7.1. So I think the good call there. Free throw is up, and it rolls in. Good for Bauer. 7 for 7. Critical free throws. Georgetown will send several to the bench. Aaron Bazell, Spencer Coates back onto the court alongside Clay Thomas, Chance Thiele, and Garrett Campbell. Eagle fans making noise. The free throw is no good. Aaron Bazell and the Eagles have an opportunity, and they'll call timeout with 4 seconds remaining. Bauer missing the first free throw of the night for him. Till then he was 7 for 7, now 7 for 8. 1 minute timeout, don't go anywhere. 3-point advantage for Magnolia. Georgetown, a chance to tie it with a 3 and send it into overtime. When we come back, this is the SHN Sports Broadcast Network. Welcome back. The final 4 seconds. Georgetown, one last gasp, but try to send it to overtime. Thiele will inbound the ball on his own side of the court. The Eagles trail by 3. Thiele looking for Campbell. Inside, Bazell. The 3! It is off the mark. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. That was before the clock expired. There should be time remaining for Georgetown. As the ball went out of bounds, the officials will talk this one over. There was still about a second remaining on the clock. If they say that it is Magnolia ball, that's the game. If not, I think there was still a second. The Eagles have possession. And there should be about a second remaining. We'll see what they put. They only put 0.4 of a second on the clock. Unbelievable. 4/10 of a second. Georgetown will have to catch and shoot and make a three to tie it and to send it to overtime. Thiele will inbound on his side of the court under his own basket, standing on the E of the Eagles logo. And a timeout called here by Magnolia. 3-point advantage for Magnolia. Georgetown with the ball, but only 4/10 of a second on the clock here in the fourth quarter. All that you can do in 4/10 of a second is catch and shoot, and you've got to do it from the three-point line, and you've got to make it. If you do, you're forcing an overtime. Quick 30-second timeout. Been an exciting ball game here this evening, and this final game of the day here at the 41st annual Jack Frost Tournament. Spencer Coates on the court alongside Garrett Campbell for the Georgetown Eagles. Aaron Bazell. And inbounding the ball is Chance Thiele. Also Clay Thomas on the court. We'll see what they opt to go for with 4/10 of a second. Thiele looking. Coates pushed, shoots it. Oh, he goes to the ground and there's no call. Did he get? He may have got fouled, and if it's so, he's shooting three. Thiele inbounded to Spencer Coates. Coach was pushed to the ground on that three-point shot. You've got to send him to the line for three. He was clearly behind the right wing, fouled on the three-point attempt, going to the ground. And if so, Spencer Coates will go to the line shooting three. That's the point of the game where you just kind of stay away. And Coates will have it. 3 shots here for Spencer Coates, and an opportunity to send this to overtime on 3 free throws. Oh, mama, what an ending. Coates, his first time at the line tonight. It will be quiet in this gym, and I'll quiet down as well. Again, an opportunity here for Spencer Coates to send this to overtime on 3 free throws. As time expired, he was fouled on the three-point attempt. The timeout is called. Spencer Coates getting recognition from Coach Canfield. He will talk things over with his team. Well, this was a game for Georgetown. They led by 2 with 7:25 to go in the second quarter. They trailed by as many as 4 here in the fourth. They brought it back to a 3-point advantage, ending around the second quarter as well. Georgetown fighting through this game back and forth. The momentum has felt like it's been in favor of Magnolia, but Georgetown has found a way to stay in this ball game. Despite turnovers, despite fouls, Magnolia was forcing fouls in this game. Georgetown, though, not able to capitalize on the other end after the fouls. And Spencer Coates, an opportunity here. If Spencer makes all 3, we are going to overtime here in Georgetown, Texas. Coates at the line. First time tonight. First free throw is up, and it is no good. Well, the pressure on Spencer Coates. And the fans here, not the Georgetown fans, but on the other side, cheering for that. Second free throw is good. You hate to see that. And that's the way it goes. An opportunity here. There's only 1/10 of a second. This one thrown up into the air, and it goes up. The tip is good. Oh, at the buzzer, it falls out. Georgetown almost had an opportunity. Oh, my goodness, what a finish here in Georgetown, Texas. As Spencer Coates threw it at the rim, the Eagles, on a last-ditch effort, almost tipped it in for 2, and that's the ball game, 53-51. Here in the first game for Georgetown in this Jack Frost basketball tournament, the 41st annual. here from Georgetown, Texas. More action tomorrow coming up here on SHN Sports. Georgetown Lady Eagles, Georgetown Eagle basketball. Stay with us throughout the tournament. We'll have the coverage and more. You don't want to go anywhere on this one. Again, this is Eagle basketball. Resuming tomorrow, SHNsports.com/basketball. Again, it's SHNsports.com/basketball. We'll see you tomorrow, friends. Until then, have a happy, blessed night. 53-51 your final in a shootout at the end. Magnolia victorious. I'm Rob Hipp for Cole Smith, Nathan Height, and Heather. Thank you again for joining us, reminding you tonight we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement and lend a hand of support. Somebody out there tonight needs you. Good night, and God bless from Georgetown, Texas.